knowledge, I got key consumption, Super Saiyan wannabe. I eat a peanut butter for your family, they ugly. You can keep your cousin, most people puzzling. You want my time is about an hour and I need 100. I see your ship and see it sunken, missing me, she keep on cutting. She a keeper, love a hot box of beaming buckets. My demon, she seen a sucker, she bring me, need me, so fucking here for long haul, press hold, if God calls.
Bennett. I just noticed that we're using the wrong scene on OBS. Michael's name and Alim's name.
Oh, shit. Dasso leaves a map.
Alim, this whole time, Alim was just a map.
In disguise. I've been getting back into the Transformers fandom here lately.
Oh, I know. You won't shut the fuck up about
It's because the Rise of the
I'm getting
Beast trailer.
text messages from you now. Look, this was enough when you bothered me in person. Now in my off time, my time away from you, I'm getting fucking paragraphs. What the fuck did you send me?
I sent you
You
the
sent me this.
trailer
Hey,
for
don't respond to my question. Let me go and let me look at this. Let me fucking
Give it a look-see.
Fucking this bullshit. Can you believe this game is 11 years old? Sends me the fucking trailer
For
to
War for
Transformers
Cybertron.
War for Cybertron. This here's how dumb he is. This why I think a proper Transformers movie work.
Would work.
It's not what you said on the text.
But you knew what I meant, though.
Yeah, but you bad at type.
It's not about the way the message is conveyed. It's about the content of the message.
It is the nature of a thing that is important.
Exactly.
Not its
and the
form.
nature is that, like, War for Cybertron was a good game. Did you ever play War for Cybertron? Or no?
The weather in Boner County, Idaho.
Wait.
What?
Boner County.
It's actually Bonner.
Oh,
Bonner. The weather in Bonner County, Idaho is 34 degrees Fahrenheit. The precipitation is a whopping 51 degrees. 51%. I could not read it. No, I'm going blind.
Yeah.
The humidity is 97. 97. Fuck you. The wind is 4 miles per hour in
That's
Bonner
the year I was
County.
born.
Bonner County, Idaho.
Boner?
Yes.
Bonner? I hardly knew.
It's got a population as of 2020 of 47,000.
That's a
people.
lot.
That's not that many.
It's more than
Lancaster's population is like 3 million.
Really? That's a lot, too.
No,
It's too many people.
so many. I was kidding. It's not that many. It's many thousands.
That's still too many. There's too much traffic.
There is.
We need a new plague.
I mean, we just had a plague.
It wasn't enough. We're still
Creighton,
here.
please don't wish this on it. We all just got over this last plague. We're finally be able to do shit again. How dare you do this to us? No, I'm
Oh
so.
shit! Sarah's upset. She said, "Why didn't you wear it?"
Do you want to change shirt?
This is
Okay.
live on the podcast.
I'm wearing this fucking
Yeah.
shirt that Creighton gave me.
Yeah.
It's a shirts off shirt.
Yeah, it's literally his nipples. The reason I'm not wearing it is because that's the most what Trey looks like without a shirt on.
That's not true. If this shirt was to emulate either of us, it's definitely you.
It is not.
It's just not
my
as
chest
hairy.
is nowhere near that hairy.
Well, I don't have any
and
hair.
one nipple's an innie and one nipple's an Audi on mine. So like
That's amazing.
and I can't remember which one's which. Hold on.
You can't remember. They're your nipples.
I think this one's.
You
the
have
Audi.
two of them.
Yeah, but
You've
like,
had the same. You
but
understand?
some-
Hold on.
but
No.
like, when
No.
I say my
Hey,
left or
hey.
right, you're gonna be like your left or my left.
No, I'm gonna ask you. You're gonna say it, and I'm gonna go by what you say. And also, I shouldn't have to question it. They're you should know. You're the one questioning it.
I'm not questioning. I know. I looked.
You already questioned.
No, but I looked. I found out. You fuck around and you find out, Charlie.
Anyway, how dare you?
This is reminding me of that episode of Chowder where they talked about purple nurples.
That show was underrated.
It's fantastic.
There was a lot of those
Cartoons.
Cartoon Network shows in particular. Like, there was a lot of cartoons on different channels that were great. Like, Nickelodeon had a lot of what?
My mom said, "Does Charlie like the hat I gave him for Christmas?" Just out of the
Yeah,
blue, texted me that.
First of all, it's a beanie. And I do. I love it.
I thought it was
wear it all the
toboggan.
time. No.
I've heard it said both ways.
Toboggan is a sled.
Yeah, but my mom used to call him toboggan.
Everyone used to call them toboggans. They're all wrong.
Why would they call a hat a sled?
You're asking the wrong questions. I don't have a doctorate in this. I'm not a fashion designer.
We should ask an English teacher. She would probably know.
That's not what they're versed in.
No, but it's all about culture, right? Like, and like how language evolves.
You think the English language is all about culture?
No, not just about culture, but I mean, like, that's definitely part of it. Like slang, the reason we say things the way we do, accents.
Okay, you've roped it back into making
Yeah.
a little bit of sense. You know what? Bravo.
Linguist. We need to ask a linguist, not an English teacher.
Yeah.
I know a linguist.
Who?
You
don't know a
I
linguist.
do actually. She was my English.
Is it a real linguist or
She
like
was
a
my
fake-ass
English
linguist?
history professor at USCL, and she was helping the what's the Catawba tribe that's down the road reconstruct their language. Because they didn't have like a lot of documentation because we kind of wiped them out.
Don't say we. I wasn't. We came here after the guy.
We didn't come here till like the 30s, so like it wasn't us either. So
yeah. So we're fucking clear of that shit.
It was the whites. The whites.
The proper whites.
The better whites. No, I don't know about my dad. My dad's side. My dad's side might have been.
Yeah, honestly, to be fair, my mom. Well, no, my mom's side has like Cherokee Indian in there. So,
so
to be fair, Cherokee's. I don't know how those tribes might have been warring.
Yeah.
For all we know, that was a tribe thing. I don't know.
Either way, they got the short end of the stick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she was helping them reconstruct their language from the ground up, which I don't even know where to begin with that. So she's already smarter than we are.
That movie, Arrival, talked a lot about language.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Amy Adams did a good job.
Yeah, she did. That's a good movie.
Playing a linguist.
Oh, do you want to know the Urban Dictionary word of the day?
Every time you ask me, and every time I say no,
and
every time you read it anyway.
So
go
today's
ahead.
Urban Dictionary word of the day is more of a phrase.
Bojangles.
No.
Oh, okay.
Although it's close.
Bohongulus.
That's closer.
Shit. Los Angeles.
It's called getting right on my tits.
That is not even a little bit close to any of the things I said.
Charlie, guess what it means?
Say it again. I don't even remember. I got so mad at you.
Getting right on my tits.
Getting right on my tits. Is it a cat sitting on a woman's titties?
No.
Is it a baby sitting on a woman's titties?
No. Actually, it has nothing to do with titties.
What? It has nothing to do with titties.
Yeah.
It's called get right. I've already blacked out again. Is it? What is it? Get right on my tits.
Getting right on my tits. Yeah.
Getting right on my tits. What?
In the South, toboggan's the appropriate term.
God damn it! Now I have to look it up.
We need a linguist. If anybody knows a linguist, send them our way. Shirts off. What's it? / Charlie Boy at twitch.tv. Okay, so I'm going to read you this definition, okay, while you're looking up your thing. Phrase from the UK used to explain that someone or something is getting on your nerves / annoying, not necessarily said by a woman and not to be taken literally. So literally, I get on your tits all the time, Charlie. I'm getting on your tits right now, as a matter of fact. Oh, he's reading. This will be interesting. I'm going to use it in a sentence. Man 1, I see
I hate
Chelsea.
this.
What?
I hate when I'm wrong.
Oh. Man 1, I see.
It's a toboggan.
Man 1.
What is the definition? I don't even know what just happened.
Oh.
I
I'll
still
read it
hate you.
again.
I hate everything.
Well, basically, I'm getting on your tits right now.
I'm angry with your mom. Coming in here and being right.
Right.
Swinging her knowledge dick all over the place.
Well, she was a teacher, so,
Yeah, that's a good point.
she was going to win either way. Like, she could have been wrong.
How
and
dare you be so smart as usual? Always be
She
smart.
could have been wrong, and she still would have made you feel like you were wrong.
Okay, what's the definition of this fucking stupid-ass phrase?
Phrase from the UK.
What's the phrase again? Last time I
Getting
found
right on my tits.
Getting right on my tits. What does it mean?
Phrase from the UK used to explain that someone or something is getting on your nerves / annoying. Not necessarily said by a woman and not to be taken literally. Man 1, I see Chelsea have won the league again. I'm reading, by the way. That's how it's typed. Man 2, I know Maruto is getting right on my tits.
Those are soccer references, first of all. Football.
No,
Chelsea.
Chelsea's
those
a
are
team, yes.
Yep, and then
Maruno,
the other one's a
I didn't
player.
know as a player.
Yes.
I like the name.
You're saying it wrong.
How am I supposed to say
I don't know. I'm just assuming you're saying it wrong.
Marino.
Anyway.
Mourinho.
Mike calls it... What is that word?
Tuki?
Tuk?
Tuki.
Tuku.
Dooku?
Q
Count Dooku?
is Queue.
That is the Canadian term for toboggan.
Look at me. I'm Kimberly. I'm smart and interesting.
I know all the words for a fancy
I know all
hat.
the words for the hat. The hat that Charlie was wrong about. Let me keep rubbing it in his face with new knowledge.
I went to Ichiban this weekend.
Yeah.
I had a fantastic time.
Thank you for correcting me. I'm sorry that I was wrong and I'm ashamed.
I got Charlie a hat as well.
Yes, it's the penguin is wearing it
Yes.
currently.
It's a nice hat. It has his initials in it from a pin. And also, I have saved the other present for you is a story.
I have damn it. I was like, yay, more stuff. Now I have to hear a fucking story that I'm gonna hate. Am I gonna hate this
No,
story?
you're gonna love it. You're
Am
gonna love
I?
every second of it.
Am I gonna hate it?
I was gonna tell
Look
you
at
from
me.
my- No,
With your
no,
eyes.
you're really gonna love it. I really think you'll love it.
Okay.
Okay, so I didn't think seeing somebody cosplay could get better and better with each time that I saw them. Okay,
Okay.
so you and I both played Halo Reach, right? You know, we're both familiar with that game and how horrible and sad the story is in it.
I mean, it's great, not horrible.
Well, yeah,
horrible
yeah,
in that
horrible
it's sad.
in how it makes you feel.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. It's definitely the most brutal. Aside from Cortana and Chief's goodbye in Halo 4,
Oh yeah,
that just the whole Reach vibe is just sad
it's
as
like
fuck.
Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Before Suicide Squad was Suicide Squad.
Yeah. Okay, anyway.
One of the standout characters from that game is Emil, right?
Yes, the best
Like,
character.
Fantastic helmet, armor, everything. I saw somebody cosplaying as Emil, and it was great. I got pictures with him. He was awesome. Like the armor, the weapons, everything.
Okay.
Fast forward to Truth or Dare. This man's standing in the corner, and I keep eyeballing him. I'm like, what's he doing? Like, what's he want to do? You know? Cause
Was he in his Emil cosplay?
Yes.
That's
Still,
hilarious.
it gets better.
Oh, I'm scared. I think I'm going to hate this. I always hate Truth or Dare. Every year you tell me a fucking Truth or Dare story, and every time I hate it.
So
Because Truth or Dare at this place, just so all of you know,
is extreme.
it is crazy. Like fucking putting peanut butter on people's dicks and having other people fucking lick it off and crazy
Yeah,
shit. Like
yes.
it is the most rated XR version of Truth or
It's
Dare in the world, and
so
1,000
fun to
people do
watch.
it.
It's
It's
so
a
fun to
stage with an audience,
Yeah.
and you go up and people, and you don't have to do it, but people do it because they're crazy.
Yeah. Sterling did one too this year, again, for the third year in a row.
He's a
That I've
fucking
seen.
lunatic.
Oh, yeah, no, this proved even more that he's a pussy lord. But anyways, we'll get to that later.
I just want everyone to know I'm uncomfortable.
Well, you think you're uncomfortable. I was there.
Yeah, but you enjoy this shit.
Yeah, I was with my delinquent friends and enjoyed just having the worst and best time. I got really high. I got overheated. Look, that's a whole other story.
Emil's in the corner.
Emil's in the corner. I'm watching. I'm like, what's he going to do? You know what I mean? And I got really hot, and I was about to leave. And then I did get up to leave. And then I saw my friend Sam, who's got peanut butter licked off his nipples last year. And so went and sat next to him and his girlfriend. And because they were in the back, and it was a little bit cooler back there. So I was chilling, you know. All of a sudden, they call out Emil to the stage for the next dare. They bring him up. They whisper in his ear what the dare is, and they whip out this Welch's jar of jelly. He has to, in his full Emil cosplay, fuck this jar of jelly on stage in front of everybody. He whips out his dick like any man would.
Oh, no. Any man would not do that. I like Emil. If I was going to cosplay as anyone from that game,
It would be Emil.
or George, it
George
would
is
be
pretty good.
either of them,
Yeah.
and I would not do that. I would like to raise my hand. I would not do that. So not any man would do that. How dare you go forward?
So he fucks this jar of jelly, like
Of
really
course.
really thrusts into
As
it.
the story dictates, as
Dictates.
does the lore.
Yeah. And I was like, wow, this might be one.
So
of the,
saith the scripture.
This
Okay, I'm
might be
done.
one of the most fulfilling moments in my life. I knew it was something I never knew that I wanted to see, but like
You
I
wanted
couldn't
to
look
see
away.
that?
Not necessarily. It's like watching a train wreck, you know. Like you can't look away, even though you want to a little bit.
You know, your mom has friends over this week.
Yes.
Like, you think they're all listening to this?
I hope so. We're all learning something together. So he gets done fucking this jar of jelly.
Kimberly, as always, I'm so sorry.
And then the next stare.
You
is,
know this isn't me. You know this isn't me. This isn't my fault. He's the one who says all this stuff.
And then the next stare is for somebody to come up and lick it off. So his wife comes up, and it takes a romantic turn. You know what I mean? Because this is his wife, and she licks it off.
Yeah, so romantic.
In one fatal swoop, by the way. Like she made quick work out of it, and was done. You know. Didn't like. By the way, I don't mean like licked him to completion. I just mean got like all the jelly off in one.
Yeah, yeah.
you know.
Of course. Yeah.
It was really impressive.
super evident,
Yeah.
obvious.
It was
Who
a really.
wouldn't have guessed that.
I learned so much about this man who I like had one interaction with, and who was
Emil?
cosplaying. Yeah, and who was cosplaying as one of my favorite Halo Reach characters in one fatal swoop of a night. And that's when I got up and left Truth or Dare. But you know what I kept
You were
thinking?
wrong.
What I kept thinking about the whole time that I was there was, number one, I wish April was here. And number two, I wish Charlie was over here. And that we could all experience this together as a family.
You were wrong.
Hmm.
I hated that. Just, I see it now in my head, and I hate it even more because now I can see it. Because the thing is, by no fault of my own, or rather, for all fault of my own, all my fault, you've gotten good at storytelling. We've done 300 of these or some shit.
And now I'm able to tell gross, disgusting stories.
In incredible detail. And I hate it. Because I know everything that happened. You told it so well. And you were wrong. Because I did not.
Merry Christmas, Charlie.
Happy fucking New Year, you son of a bitch.
Look, guess what else happened, by the way?
What
I got to watch Sterling get fed like a baby bird by a grown man.
Because of the implication.
I mean, I didn't think there was any other way Sterling ate. I thought that's just how he ate, was like a bird.
And then this man wants to come up to me and proclaim that he's not a pussy lord, when clearly he is. Even Quentin was there, by the way. Even Quentin was like, wow, like, you know, and he keeps saying that, you know, he's straight.
Oh. Did Quentin do anything for Truth or Dare?
No.
Of course not.
No.
Quentin would never.
No, but we were, like, me.
Quentin would walk up there and just have a fucking heart attack at any of the things they asked him to do.
I did a photo shoot with Quentin, though. Like, he needed help taking pictures of,
Everybody.
yeah.
All the people I saw.
Is he okay with us talking about that on here?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Well,
Let's
we won't
not talk
that.
about
Yeah,
it.
let's not talk about it until we have confirmation. Anyways, I helped
I
him
just
do
mean
a-
the stuff I saw on like Instagram.
Yeah.
Danny Downer.
Nope. What
Is
happened
that
never
April?
happened. Charlie and I would be in the corner. Yeah.
Drinking our coffees and judging while talking about leaving to go to sleep.
Look, I was there judging as well. I don't think you guys understand. I don't participate in Truth or Dare. I participate in getting everybody hyped up and getting other people to go up there and do Truth or Dare. I'm more what you would call a stirrer, not necessarily
Me
the
and
soup.
April would leave and go find someone who worked the venue and be like, "Yo, this is fucking crazy, right?" And like talk shit with someone who works the venue. We would not be participating with everybody.
I feel like this is
Because as much as I love all of the people that went to this, and as much as I love those people, the people that attend these things, I have a special place in my heart for these wacky weirdos. These fucking wallflowers. They are my people in a regard, but at the same time, man, I can't be around more than like 3 of them at once. Like that is like it's like when Videz, like, you know, he gets overworked.
Yeah.
He's like, we're at the mall and we went to 4 places and now I gotta lay
I
down.
gotta go lay
Like, like for me, it's
Take
like I
a
hang.
long shower.
Yeah, I hang around like our GameStop for too long with the right group of people in there, and I'm like, too much weeb. I need to go watch fucking House or Monster Trucks or some shit. I need to go see some normal people
Look,
shit for a minute.
I think it's important that I say that the host of Truth or Dare was also cosplaying as Jesus. So, you know.
I get overstimulated easily. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
exactly what you mean, and same.
I was overstimulated. I don't get overstimulated. I was overstimulated this thing. Like, let me tell you something. I was in a T-Rex costume.
See, Doggy, I can't believe.
that?
See, Doggy, I can't believe you're not following.
Who's that?
If only because it's a friend, just an infam friend of mine. I feel like I've known you for. I feel like you've been here before. This is crazy to me that you've never been here. I can't believe it either.
Let me tell you something. I was overstimulated, Charlie. But I feel like it was mostly
I will
because I
say,
was in a T-Rex costume.
Oh yeah. I forgot about
Dude,
that.
I was in there. It was hot. I thought that fan would help. I did like
No,
half
the
a
fan.
lap around the con and got like a bunch of pictures with people. And I had to take it off and I'd like sit down and like I looked
wanted-
at Quentin and I was like, Quentin, I might die here.
I wanted the
Itchy
first
arm.
time you saw that to be out in the front yard, and I wanted us to like run out of the forest at you with it. Like I just wanted you to hear
We
like,
weren't the only ones. There was another one.
yeah, obviously.
Another one. Sorry.
Another one. See, doggy,
We saw a guy that looked like
you
DJ
don't have to
Khaled.
do that. I wasn't trying to talk shit. I just thought you had been here before. But thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for subscribing.
Dude, we saw another guy that looked like DJ Khaled, and I for like a good Khaled, whatever. For a good a good day or two, I just kept looking at Sterling saying another one, because that's his thing.
Yeah, I know.
I had such a good time.
Thank you, C Doggy.
Oh, wait, Quentin just texted me. What did Quentin just text me? Parker. Oh, interesting. Parker
Okay.
just delivered his pizza.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, the girl that first
What amazing
that
information.
voices Dolores was there from Encanto. Is it Dolores?
I don't know. I haven't seen that. movie.
Dolores.
I have not watched that.
You watch Encanto?
I haven't watched it
It's
yet.
pretty good.
I haven't watched the last like 4 or 5 Pixar movies.
Wow. It's not a Pixar movie. It's a Disney movie.
I mean, same thing.
Eh,
They're all
Eh.
made by the same people.
different studios, but you know.
Different, same company.
Yeah, same company. But like, you wouldn't say Marvel's the same as Star Wars.
Yeah, I would. They're all the same now.
Wow, that's fucked.
They're all
I
so
can't believe-
similar.
I'm telling George Lucas.
Tell him. I don't give a fuck. He's not in charge. He's not doing anything.
I'm telling Dave Filoni.
There you go. He's the one that
I
would
did
get
see
upset.
a guy cosplaying as Dave Filoni. That was funny.
That is funny. I mean, what? You just have a cowboy hat on?
Yeah.
That's,
But literally,
that's not hard to do.
and I was dressed as Han Solo, and there was this guy in a great like Boba Fett cosplay that got in the elevator with us and didn't realize it was me. Like, so I was like kind of hiding from him because he couldn't see that well because of the visor. And so like he left, and the whole con I was dodging him. Right. Well, I go to his.
Why were you dodging him?
Because he's Boba Fett and I'm Han Solo.
You were
I was
character.
getting into character, and so like we go to this.
You're a silly goose. You know
We
that?
go to this photo shoot with Quentin, and he walks outside, and like I see through his visor, his eyes lock eyes with me, and he like walked over, and I was like, oh fuck, and so like I put Quentin in front of me. I was like, hide, it's the cops. And Quentin was like, what? And, I was,
The cops. Fucking Boba Fett.
and he grabbed me by the ear, and then like we took some pictures, and it was fun.
That's
I
cool.
actually have a Polaroid of that if you want to see it.
Yeah, give me that Polaroid. I want it forever. It's mine now.
Here, he's got me by the ear in this one. It's a really good Boba Fett cosplay, by the way. Like, he had the voice changer and everything where he sounded like him. I don't know if you want to show that. So you can show that if you want to.
Try.
It's kind of dark. It's a little dark.
It's kind of hard to show.
Yeah. I got pictures on my socials, though. Like, if you guys want to, look, give me a follow.
I've got a message for the
Okay.
Pike Syndicate.
Down there. Oh, I should have gotten to just start saying Boba Fett quotes.
Yeah, he probably was. You just don't remember all the.
No,
Boba
he
Fett quotes.
wasn't. He wasn't, because he was just like, he like saw me and immediately pointed his gun at me, and I thought he was gonna shoot something at me.
That is the most horrific way I've ever seen anyone spell league. And
What is
thank you
that?
for giving it to me.
I'm
Leeg,
Ooh,
League, like League of
gross.
Legends. He's lurking while he plays League.
Sterling dressed as a cat maid.
Of course, as always.
There was also like a cafe where there was a bunch of cat maids, because I didn't know it was a thing. They had a whole ass meetup, and I was like, that's not even a character. That's not from anything, I don't think.
It's probably from something.
I don't know. Half of it was in Japanese, and like I can't read Japanese, so I was just there for the cosplays. I saw a Shrek. I hope I got a picture of him. I saw the guy that was there last year that was dressed up as Shrek Thanos. Came back this year dressed up as different characters that were also Shrek.
For people like C Doggy who are listening, Creighton is not like an anime person or a weeaboo
I just like being
person.
part of the
Neither am I.
conversation.
Neither of us are like this. But Creighton goes to these events and sees these things, and his perspective is just the dumbest, most wonderful, batshit crazy
I
nonsense.
figured out. He was dressed as Cobra Kai. He was Sensei Kreese, but he was Sensei Shrek Kreese. See, look, it's right here. He was number 1. And then there was a haunted shopping
It
list.
was his hat, Mr. Krabs. He was number one. Who is that?
That's the haunted shopping list from that same episode of SpongeBob.
I get it. You can stop showing me.
That was my favorite cosplay. It's a great cosplay. I know. I see you over there smiling. It was genius. I can't believe I didn't think of it. I could have done that.
I wonder if I wrote it down. I had a. I planned on going to a cosplay. Going to a cosplay. Going to a convention as a character from a show that I made up. Like without.
That's the best.
Yeah.
You should do that.
Like I was gonna just go and like be like, you haven't seen it? It's fucking awesome. It's on HBO. I think I wrote it down. Hold on, let me.
I wonder how many people would just go along with you.
Yeah, exactly.
I bet there would be a bunch.
That's
like
that
whenever we went to Abari and I convinced everybody that Cheyenne's husband went to high school with us.
Yeah.
He didn't.
That makes a lot of sense.
Did you still think he went to high school with us?
Who? Wait. I think I blacked out on this.
We were all at Abari for Vides's birthday, right? Like
yes.
the weekend before last?
Yes.
And I convinced everybody that Cheyenne's husband had went to high school with us.
Who'd you convince?
Everybody. Like I talked to you, I talked to Chris, talked to everybody.
You didn't tell me about this. No, I had no
You
idea.
just don't remember.
I wasn't drinking.
I said, I know, but I
smoking or
literally said,
anything.
hey, you remember Cheyenne? This is her husband Ben. That he went. To
I don't think you tried enough to convince me because whatever you said, like I don't remember that. I know that I didn't know him.
I know for sure. I convinced Chris because Chris was like, "Oh yeah," but he didn't know.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I made direct eye contact with Sarah because Sarah was in on it. Sarah, April, and
of course. They all know him.
Yeah, they were all in on it. Yeah, I don't know why I was about to list them because they all know him.
Okay, it's not here. So hold on. Is it?
Come on, you got this, Charlie.
I'm having to sort through things.
I didn't see any Batman.
What?
Yeah, there was no Batman.
Hmm.
There was all Batman characters though. There was there was several Harley Quinns, but you know.
There's always going to be a bunch of Harley Quinns.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like
Shrek dude that also cosplays as Shrek Thor. Me and you, I want to be friends with you. This is the second con I've seen you at.
Shrek Thor.
I want Shrek Thanos. I want to be friends with you. Shrekos, if you will. Shrekinos? Shranos. Shranos is it. Shranos, wherever you are, I want to be friends with you.
Shranos. You, my friend.
Or a silly goose.
Well, you're a silly goose. Your priorities probably not in the... probably need to reprioritize.
No, this is a good priority.
Being friends with Shrek guy?
Yeah.
It's kind of like me wanting to be friends with the guy whoever it is that puts the sign up. No, yes, but that sign on the way up to Redstone.
Yeah.
At that storage building.
He's a legend. But
he or she is a legend.
Yeah.
He or she is either my best friend
or a
wife.
I don't know if Shranos is a guy or a girl. Or are they?
What about Emil?
No, I knew Emil was a guy. I seen him. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Remember I said his
off?
wife. Yeah, he took the helmet
Well,
off.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, then, for the context, he had to do it all in full costume, was what you said.
No,
so.
he did.
Okay.
But the helmet was off while he was waiting.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Yeah, because he had to. You have to present ID before you go in there because you have to be. It's like 21 and up to get in.
Yeah, fucking of course.
Yeah, so, you know.
The guy fucked a jar of jelly.
Yeah.
You can't fucking let 8-year-olds into that.
There was other non-sexual things going on. Like there was one guy who had to drink.
How long did he do it?
A while. I mean, long enough for me to not be paying attention and then to repay attention.
Who dictates? Who dictates how long that goes on? What was the goal?
I think. What do you mean? What's the goal? He didn't have to nut into the jelly. If
that's what I'm saying. Like how long?
Long enough for it to matter, if that makes sense. Because it's one thing to put your dick in and then pull.
You know what?
Like,
this is my fault. I got us back here. Let's get out of this though. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
I guess for how long Jesus says.
Jesus Christ.
He was there. In the flesh. He looked 12.
The kitchen is finished.
Yeah.
Effectively.
Can I just go back to this for a second? Like, not the jelly thing, but just the whole setup.
Have we talked about me
that they come out to you and just start assholes to you. They're like, all right, you assholes, put your fucking phones up or else you get out, like get kicked out, you know?
Oh, at the thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
It kind
okay.
of reminds me of like a comedy show a little bit because like it's just like let loose, do whatever you want. Like within reason. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's just a little bit more looser because of
Have
the
I discussed
context.
with you my Mucinex and Benadryl?
Yeah, we talked about that last podcast.
Okay, I couldn't
Yeah.
remember if it was on the podcast.
What did
or
you
not.
What did you want to tell me about that you've talked about on the other shows? 'Cause I'm
Honestly,
curious.
I have no idea. It has been so. It's been 2 weeks since we did a podcast.
We were supposed to do one last Wednesday, and I
Yep.
didn't want to.
Yep, it's because you hate me.
No, I don't hate you. I just didn't want to. I was tired. I was fucking
It's
exhausted.
because you hate me.
And also, like, I just didn't want to.
Well,
And that's the end of that.
yeah. So
And also, Ichiban's coming up, and I was like, let's maybe try to do one Friday morning. And then I needed to be there to check in to the hotel, and that was a whole thing. Because I thought about, like, just seeing if Videz or Quentin could do it with my card. But that was not the Playhouse, so, like, you know.
it's not
so-
the playhouse.
Because, number one, Videz, like, to use my card, they would need my ID. And
Yeah.
to have my ID, I had to be there because, you know, they're not just going to be like, well, I don't look anything like Videz, number one.
No
Also,
way.
Because, well, for context,
I
Videz is
would've-
black, but,
yeah.
you know.
And also 4 foot tall.
And I'm not. Yeah, and also Videz is short. Yeah, so.
Videz is so much shorter than
Yeah.
you.
And also has, like, a full beard that he shaved. But anyways, that's beside the point. So they needed my ID, and I was gonna part of me was like, okay, what if I just come up here Thursday night and then come back, and then me and you do a podcast in the morning? Because I really want some time to get some clothes done and to, like, really have, like, stuff packed to take with me. And I ended up just grabbing a bag that I had packed from a previous trip a couple weeks ago and just being like, fuck it, and threw my Han Solo cosplay in there. Because Quentin, I don't know if you know this, has like a bazillion costumes in his trunk at any given time. So I was like,
Fucking tell me about it. He had my fucking Planet Hollywood jacket for the last 4.5 years.
so I was like, I'm good
This
on
motherfucker
cosplays.
walks in my kitchen wearing my Planet Hollywood leather
like
jacket.
it's nothing.
Like it's nothing. I've been missing it since October of 2018.
Longer than we've been friends again.
Yeah, way longer.
So much has changed. We've
It's
grown.
fucking crazy.
And yet, we're still the same.
No, we're not. We're so different. Everything's changed.
And then
Have you looked at photos of us in
Yeah.
high school?
we were so much skinnier.
We're so old.
Yeah.
You were so much skinnier.
Yeah. You were too. Like no. When I say skinnier, I mean like you are thicker now, but you're not fat.
I weigh
if
less.
that makes sense.
I weigh
yeah,
less.
I know you weigh less, but you're bigger. Like your face looks bigger. Like I know you weigh less. I know you're not. I'm
well,
not
I
saying,
had a
I'm
lot of
not
dental
saying-
surgery.
Yeah, well, but
My
like,
bite
it's
has
not just
changed.
that. Like, I'm
Like
not,
there's less.
well, it's not just
My face
here.
has gone in.
It's also your shoulders. It's your arms. You're not fatter, but you are like.
Yeah.
Like the best way to put it
Built.
is like thicker. You know what I mean?
Built.
Well, you know.
I had never gone to the gym in high
guess.
school, and then I started after high school.
Anyways,
I got in shape, is what happened.
we were gonna do one Friday, and then it just didn't work out because I wasn't gonna be able to just drive back from Concord at like fucking 10 o'clock at night, and then want to get up in the morning, do a podcast, and then go to Ichiban. But it was kind of for the best because we were staying at the same hotel as the con this year, which let me tell you was an experience. To not have to leave, like I didn't have to go outside once.
Yeah, when I went to Cherokee, I never left the building.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like it was so nice. And then
I was not outside for 4 days.
we did do supply runs because we ran out of booze the first day, and then we ran out of mixers the second day. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna go get mixer, but I did go get food.
Where'd you go?
Wendy's. Oh no, actually, we went to this.
So you did leave.
Yeah, but like that's why I was saying I need to backtrack because I ended up going for supplies runs. So I went and got a burger from this fantastic burger place beside the Food Lion up there in Concord. It was great. I can't remember for the life of me what that place is called. But they've won like best sandwich in both Carolinas like three years in a row, and it was fantastic. It's something grill. I'm gonna get it.
You're never gonna remember.
I'm gonna remember at some point.
Nope. I can see it. I can see it. You're gonna forget.
Yeah.
You know what we need to go back to?
What?
The fucking that place in Spartanburg.
Oh, the one that Guy Fieri went to?
Yeah, with the lighthouse out front.
Yeah, lighthouse place.
Fuck. Now I'm gonna forget one. No, I know this.
Come on, you got this, Charlie. You got this, Charlie.
The Beacon.
Yeah.
That place, off the I wish I liked onion rings,
Mm.
'cause they give you a fucking ass load of. They give you like 50 onion rings for whatever every order of thing you get. You get a bunch of onion rings. They had fucking sacks of onion rings, or of onions just sitting around, like for sale. Like you just buy a
Weird.
sack of onions. We should buy a sack of onions from
Yeah.
there, 'cause I like onions. Anyway, the Beacon is great. Check it out if you're ever in Spartanburg.
Is that what it's called, the Beacon?
Yeah, the Beacon. I
Oh,
was
that
right.
makes sense.
Yeah,
Because
'cause
the
the
lighthouse.
lighthouse.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Look at you using your brain and connecting stuff together.
We Ubered back, by the way,
Back where?
to the con.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I listened. It was my first ever Uber ride, and like
Ever? You've never Ubered anywhere?
Nope.
Wow.
I drive all the time. Like, why would I Uber? I can drive.
I've just Ubered so much that it's weird to me.
It was my first ever Uber ride, and he played Darius Rucker, and it was fantastic. And not Hootie and the Blowfish Darius Rucker, like Darius Rucker on his own.
Yeah.
So it really set the tone for the anime con.
Darius Rucker set the tone for the anime
Yeah.
convention.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It was intense. Yeah.
The Darius Rucker or the
I
con?
left my tea. I was in the back of a minivan and I left my tea.
You know, the story details you choose to say.
Yeah. Well,
Are
I
just the worst,
fixate on weird things.
Yeah.
You know? So like.
Fuck yeah, we know.
I got a hentai statue for free 'cause Chris had a mystery bag and he was like, "Hey, I got this waifu and I already have my own waifu and I don't know what to do with it." And I was like, "I'll take it, dibs." And I forgot. I kept finding random shit, so I would bring shit back to our room. Like I found a hentai hat and gave it to Videz 'cause clearly that's who needed it the most. I found this Naruto sensei cloak that somebody left in Truth or Dare. Took that. And I also found a bottle opener, or Sam gave it to me. I can't remember. Sam either found it and gave it to me, or I found it. And so I found a bunch of shit. And Videz was like, "Why do you keep jacking random shit?" And I was like, "Bro, I don't know. This shit just finds me." I also found a pair of shoes in the parking lot, but they were wet, so I didn't take them.
I don't know if there was any punctuation in that sentence.
There wasn't. I gave
It was all one breath.
I gave
It's like a fucking rap verse.
I gave the cloak to Quentin, and Quentin promptly turned it in and lost or found. And I was like, "Quentin, like I'm a little sad because I
Quentin's
worked really
too
hard
good
to
for
find
us.
this." Yeah.
You didn't work hard. You just found it.
Yeah,
It's different.
Well, no, but I worked hard to bring it up to the room and everything. Like I carried it. It was extra weight. And I told him, I said, I worked hard to bring you this, and I gave it to you, and it's yours to do with what you want.
I'm crying.
So
You
I
made me
got-
cry.
I have to respect your decision. But at the same time, I want you to understand your ideology and my ideology are in direct conflict right now. Because I would have kept that shit.
And so you killed him.
No,
Oh, okay.
I respected him enough not to kill him.
Our friend.
And then fucking Videz gave away the hentai hat to Sterling.
I like how the reasoning for not taking parking lot shoes is because they are wet, not because they're a pair of used shoes in a parking lot. That's a good point, as always, from Copenhagen. Good point.
Well, who
your
wants
story
wet
is
shoes.
who wants random shoes in the parking lot?
Well, I mean, they were nice shoes. They look nice. But
Did
were
they?
wet, so I couldn't take them. Who wants wet, foot-smelling shoes in their room?
You know, you keep saying worse things about these nice shoes.
Well, I don't know if they smelled like feet, but like imagine I get them up there, right? And they're wet, and they smell like feet, and now they smell like wet feet, and it's just a whole thing, I didn't have any deodorizer on me.
Deodorizer.
Yeah.
You're one of the only people that says this dumb shit. I could just say deodorant.
I should have just been a scavenger the whole con and try to find free shit everywhere.
There are people that do that at like casinos and shit.
Mm.
That's like what they like. I know there's like a whole fucking effectively it's a job where people will like sit behind like high stakes poker machine players, like people who play slots, and just wait until they pump it full of money and lose and walk away, and then they just play that machine until it hits because they're gonna get way better odds at hitting because it just got full of money. So there's gonna be a playback soon.
Yeah.
How nice could a pair of shoes in the parking lot of an anime convention really be, though? That's a good. Also, look, as always, shooting right at the bullseye, Copenhagen's asking the most important questions.
What makes you
Why
think-
in the fuck would you want a pair of shoes from an anime convention parking
Why
lot?
wouldn't I? This is a free pair of shoes. Shoes are expensive now. Everything's going up. You got inflation. You got fucking shortages. Like, who wouldn't want free shit? I can clean shoes. I can wash shoes.
Can't dry them though. Is that what? Is
I
that
didn't
where
have
you
a
draw the
dryer
line?
or a deodorizer.
Put
What are
'em
they
in
supposed to do? Sit in my truck and stink for 3 days? This is the very first night of the con, Charlie. When I first got there, when I first rolled up, I found these shoes in the parking lot. And they were gone the next day, so clearly somebody wanted them.
No, someone threw them away. It's probably trash.
Well,
You
they were
fucking-
gone the next day.
Oh my god.
Or they dropped them on their way into the con.
The line between free versus stolen is razor thin. That is true. That is a good point.
Well, I didn't steal anything while I was there. Everything I took was free to grab. The hentai hat was really nice, though. It had big ass. It was a black hat and in big letters on the forehead of it.
What did it
It
say?
said hentai in all caps, and it was all bolted onto the hat. Shit was heavy too, so you could tell it's expensive.
Again, the things you choose to tell as the pieces of your story you choose to tell everybody.
Chris said, "I'm not wearing that because I'm not that much of a degenerate." And then Valdez is gonna wear it because the only place he can wear it is at this con.
I can hear him, by the way, saying all of these things
Quentin's
like in my
definitely-
head.
Quentin's definitely not gonna wear it, so they gave it to Sterling. Which Sterling would wear it anywhere, anyway, anytime. He has no problem posting his degeneracy. But I didn't get to the best part.
Jesus Christ, what is in your eyes the best part of this
There
fucking
was
mayhem?
free breakfast, complimentary with our room.
That would be the best part for you.
Listen to me.
Creighton called me in the middle of this trip and said, "Charlie, I've gotten so fat, Charlie. I didn't realize how much I weighed." And then I weighed myself. And how much did you weigh?
250, 244 actually, but like 250. Like I'm rounding up.
That's
Because
a
like
lot
with
to
all
round
my
up. 6 pounds is a lot.
all my clothes on, I'm definitely 250.
Yeah, but that's not how much you weigh. Your clothes aren't part of you.
Yeah.
Except your suits.
Yeah.
Your suit jackets
Yeah.
definitely
I
have.
sleep in these.
Oh my.
The best part was breakfast, though. Let me tell you why. Okay. So
You sound like the fucking kid at the end of Like Mike. The best part was room service.
so like you would think that
Michael Jordan comes in.
complimentary hotel breakfast is not great, right? Because, it's those kind of eggs, and those kind of grits and that watered down orange juice. And all that was true. But they had a section of this complimentary breakfast where there was this awesome black lady cooking food. And it was all fresh waffles.
Here's the part of the
fresh
podcast called
omelets.
"How's Creighton Gonna Make It Racist?"
No, this is all about being able to cook, Charlie. It's not about the race. I just felt like that was important to the story. So
There he did it. He brought it up when it didn't
So
need to be brought up.
she was making omelets and she was making waffles, and she did all of this magnificently. I watched her. She was like she was like a surgeon in the middle of a surgery. And all she would do is she'd be like, she'd walk up to you, like up to the little bar thing before she like handed you food. She'd be like, "What do you want, baby?" And I'd be like, "I want an omelet." And as soon as she called me baby, I knew that omelet was gonna be good. And it was. Every morning.
There is something I love about the South, and it's that, like, it could be an 18-year-old waitress or a 90-year-old waitress. Everyone is honey, baby, sweet pea.
And as soon as they say that,
sugar,
you know it's going to be good.
and you know it's going to be good. You know that, like, or at the very least, the service is going to be
Yeah.
good.
I was a little worried when I first seen it because I was like, "Oh, I bet she's Russian. She's gonna be stressed." Because the line for breakfast was long, and it was
Rushing.
yeah,
You said Russian.
yeah. Well, whatever. Look, there was one lady. It
A
was
very
one-
different scenario
it was
comes to mind
one-
when you
look,
say
listen to
that.
me. It was one lady working this grill for at least 400 or 500 people that had like the free complimentary breakfast that were lining up for
Yeah.
this thing.
The
This
Key and Peele
lady-
continental breakfast. comes
This
to mind.
lady consistently delivered a fantastic breakfast every morning. Whoever you are, you do
The Lord's
yeah,
work.
you're doing the Lord's work. And the best part is, I brought my Nutella.
You're doing
with me.
baby Jesus' work
Yeah.
at this anime convention where people fuck jelly.
I brought my Nutella with me because you never
Copenhagen
know.
missed some of the good shit.
I brought my Nutella with me because you never know when you're gonna need Nutella. And Chris was upset because I brought my Nutella. But you know what?
You know why? Because you brought a jar of Nutella somewhere. You brought it with you to
Yeah.
a thing, to a place,
Yeah.
not your home,
But-
where it belongs.
We were-
You don't just. You know, Michael used to store a jar of peanut butter in our bunk beds. He would not go to sleep without his jar of peanut butter and a spoon, so he could eat peanut butter in the middle of the night. That's what you sound like. Fucking only that was at least at his house where he lived, not out in public. I'm Creighton. I bring a jar of Nutella with me so I can eat it whenever I'm eating at other places when I'm eating other things.
Listen to me. They had bagels, but they had horrible cream cheese for the bagels. So I started grabbing bagels and putting Nutella on them. Nobody else had it. Nobody else had the foresight. It was me, Charlie. I had the foresight. And you know what? Chris criticized me just like you did at first. But you know what? When he see me with that spoonful of Nutella slathering it on those bagels, he clapped, Charlie. He clapped. Because it was well played.
Have you watched the new Last of Us show yet?
I started it, and I had to turn it off because it was getting April anxiety.
What, really?
Yeah.
How many minutes?
The car scene.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you want to watch it after the podcast?
No, I can't.
You son of a bitch.
I'm hungry. And
I
there's
have food.
No, there's April made food.
What kind of food? Tamales?
Pizza.
Fuck. Okay.
Why you still want tamales?
Yeah, I want
told her
to
about
April. I want your goddamn tamales.
I told
April.
her about your tamales, and she
I
wa-
love tamales.
and she was like, "It's a family secret." So
I don't want the fucking recipe. I want to eat them.
Well, no, I know. I'm just saying, like, if she cooks them for you, I
That's
don't
some
know.
sociopathic shit, Creighton. Yeah. It's
What,
true.
the Nutella?
Yeah, the Nutella thing.
Oh well, I thought we were past that. We're on tamales.
The Last
here.
of Us.
Oh, he didn't hear
show.
the tamale story last time.
The Last of Us show
Yeah, it's pretty good, huh?
is, to me, so far, the single best adaptation of anything I've ever
I
seen.
saw your tweet. Yeah, dude, the scene like where she's.
I did not. I said, of course, I'll make him tamales.
No, she said I'm gonna make them, but she said like it's a family secret, so it's like gotta be like. She has to consult the inner circle, is what she told me. There's an inner circle, Charlie.
April, is he telling the truth?
I said, can I be part of the inner circle?
April, I don't care if you lie. I'll believe you.
She said,
Whatever you say next is my fucking divine scripture going forward.
She said, I asked her if I could be part of the inner circle, because you know me, as soon as I find out there's an inner circle, I
You
want
want it, yeah. Of course.
Because
Creighton's tried to get himself fucking like blood pacted into my family because he loves my
I'm
grandparents.
already part of your family because of your nana.
Yeah, she has effectively
loves me.
adopted you the way your mom has adopted
She
me.
gave me your room. That's me, like, yeah. That's so total, like, you know, total Charlie replacement.
When I took Creighton to my grandparents' house, have you been
yeah.
to their new
The
house
new one? Yeah.
in Columbia? Yeah, I thought so.
Lexington, right?
Yeah, or somewhere.
Yeah.
They gave him dibs on my fucking room there, and they said I could sleep on the couch downstairs,
Yes.
which is very disrespectful.
But I accepted.
Of course.
Reluctantly.
No, you were like, of course I want that. Fuck Charlie.
And
Nana
his nana gave me a hug, and
yeah,
his
and
grandpa
she was like,
high-fived
"Fuck
me.
him, I don't like him."
His grandpa high-fived me, and they both carried me down the stairs.
They
in
love
a,
you.
in a terrific like hurrah, hurrah, and left Charlie upstairs crying.
They love him.
It was one of the best days of my life.
The Last of Us is good. It
Oh, here we
takes
go.
a lot of people to make them. Only certain people are allowed to help. You have to be accepted, but I can do this for you, Charlie. Thank you, April.
See, look, listen to me. I'm trying to get in on this
Charlie.
inner circle. I said, what do I have to do to get in? She said, I don't remember what she said, but I'm going to get in there.
That's not
somehow.
going to help. You saying that,
Well,
especially
no.
the
Listen,
fact that you
listen,
forgot
listen, hear me
and
out,
you
hear me out.
mentioned it.
I think I have to just, like, you know, let it happen when it happens, you know? I can't force this kind of thing, Charlie. This whole relationship's been building up to this. I'm doing this for me and you.
This whole relationship with my girlfriend has been to be part of her family's inner circle
Of tamales.
and be part of their fucking tamale breakfast line.
Yeah. Wait, well, tamales aren't a breakfast.
But the line of
Oh, yeah,
cooking, I mean,
yeah.
it's like the joke,
Oh.
like the fucking assembly line.
I
I highly doubt that the tamale story would change my view or opinion on Creighton negatively, or I highly doubt positively. Yeah, no, I think you would
The
think.
tamale story is fantastic.
No, it's average as fuck. If you heard the story, you'd be like, yes, this is exactly the kind of story Creighton would tell on a podcast. Just like all the stories before. Nothing will ever quite live up to the I didn't know it was a lobby.
I figured out.
I thought this lobby was a restaurant.
I figured out that I
What a great story.
am a fantastic parent. From that story that I
On
told
the
you
way
other day.
to Creighton gave me a ride to work with April's son in the back. Never mind. You say your thing.
Okay, so the other day I was supposed to take Nova fishing, but then he was bad. I'm not gonna get into details about what he did.
Yeah,
in
you
her
can't
house.
snitch.
No, I'm not
front
gonna
of his
snitch.
mom.
Just get stitches.
Yeah.
But she knows. It's not that. I just don't want to That's not the focus of the story. The focus is the lesson.
The focus is the lesson.
So-
everybody.
so
Listen
he-
to the words he says, and I beg you to find anything that isn't riddled with plot holes and contextual oddities.
So he was bad, and so I picked him up, and he goes, "Are we gonna go fishing?" I was like, "No, what the fuck?" I said, "No, you got in trouble, so you're gonna clean my truck and my room." And he was good. He did really good.
That's what
cleaning
you
it.
said on the way to work. You said, yeah, I got him to clean my truck, got him to clean my room. Really made him do a lot of work. I got this parenting shit down, and I fucking lost. Creighton having custody of another human is highly unethical, and that power needs to be reviewed by the proper authorities without delay. Yeah, you know what, Copenhagen? I'm with DDS.
I mean, I don't have full custody.
DDS.
It's CPS.
There's different ones.
DDS is not a thing though.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
DSS.
DSS, whatever.
You
Same
said
shit.
DDS.
Same two letters.
What?
Different order. More of one, less of the other. Same shit.
So it's just like Weekend at Bernie's, except it's nothing like Weekend at Bernie's.
What?
That's a Woody
You've
Wilcox reference.
already gotten too far into this nothing.
Oh my god. So anyways, that happened.
You're a parent.
I'm a good parent.
You're a
and
parent.
That's exactly what happened. He learned his lesson.
Did
And
he?
I got a clean truck and a clean room out of it. So I think
Sounds
I got
more
it
like
bad.
you. It sounds more like he was bad, so you fucking servituded him.
He's never unsupervised trust, and Nova
Will tell me everything. He's the biggest snitch. Wait. Oh shit! I love when Copenhagen says
He's
to
putting
wait.
things together.
He's figuring shit out. He understands that someone is somebody in chat now. He understands that there's a child.
Listen to me. All right. So
He doesn't
I have,
even know there's
I have
two
more
yet.
to add on to the Ichiban
He doesn't even
lore.
get that there's two children.
So Sterling stayed out and partied till like 6 in the morning. Chris stayed
Yeah.
out and partied till 5 in the morning.
Sterling has the metabolic
So we got up-
tolerance of 10 men.
We got up, and we were getting ready to go, and Sterling was just dead.
Is this the natural parent of this child in question?
Yes.
The person in chat, yes, not Creighton. Creighton is not the natural parent.
Sterling was passed out on the couch, dead to the world. We all were up, getting ready to go. It was getting closer to that time. It was like 10:30, and he would not wake up. So I looked at Baidez, and I was like, you know what we're going to have to do? And Baidez goes, what? We're going to have to, and I go, we're going to have to weekend at Bernie's him. Like, put
Did
some-
Videz know what
put-
that means?
Yes.
Okay.
He put some shades on him and just walk him down. The only problem is Sterling is heavy as fuck because of all the muscles.
Yeah, he's
So it's
fucking
going to take
dense.
at least 3 of us, and not one of them is not Baidez. Because Baidez is weak.
I know.
That's a Baidez joke for you.
Videz, Creighton said it, not me.
Funny joke.
We've lost him, guys. He's doing bad Yoda impressions of someone's Yoda impression. I'm like
It's like
not
Yoda's
even
right in
paying
the room with
attention to
us.
you. I want to know what Copenhagen's typing. So,
Ma'am, I
Ma'am.
urge you to proceed with this.
yeah, okay, that's about right. I just know he typed and deleted like 9 things
He
preparing.
was like figuring out what he wants to say.
He finally went like, listen, you just need to be very careful.
You know what the best part is? We referenced the lobby story, and April still doesn't know what that is.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
She doesn't need to know.
it's a fantastic story.
I mean, it's definitely words
It's
in an
about
order.
struggle, compromise,
Definitely
victory.
struggle and not compromise.
and at the end of the day, we all learned something about each other.
Yeah, no, we all learned that you're retarded.
And we learned who our real
That's what we
friends-
learned.
We learned who our real friends were along the way. We got good food, One of us was in Greenville. Out of context, all that makes sense.
My head hurts.
My favorite part of Ichiban was just going up to random people and like saying weird stuff. Not like in a derogatory like degenerate way. I just would make odd comments. I'd be
like you would just be yourself.
yeah, I would walk up to them and be like, there's big windows everywhere, so I'd be like, look how clear that glass is. And it would take them aback because, out of everything, like, that's not what you're expecting to hear.
Look how clear that glass is. Very easy to see through from the other building's rooftop. It's a beautiful story of how truly inept and fragile the human mind can be.
We should put a movie together for it. Like a whole trailer and everything. We'll call it The Lobby.
Yeah, let's not even try to come up with a good name. let's just call it what it is. The Lobby Story.
A Creighton story.
The Lobby, a Creighton Hinson mystery.
Glass Lobby.
Glass Lobby. Glass Lobby, a shirts off mystery. Oh, you fucking idiot.
Knives Lobby.
You thought that this lobby of a hotel was a restaurant.
There was a restaurant, and it was separate from the lobby, okay? Shut up.
Stop being right, Charlie.
There was a restaurant in this hotel lobby.
It would be like A Beautiful Mind, but 5 minutes long and nobody's inspirational. Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever seen A Beautiful Mind?
No.
I'm pretty sure you're just schizophrenic. It's what we're both. Me and Copenhagen are trying to say. We've been trying for a while now to say that you're just schizophrenic.
Am I?
Yeah, I'm not real.
Is
you
he?
know that, right?
I'm just in the basement talking to myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. These
But
mics
I'm
aren't
right,
on.
though.
No one's watching.
And if I'm
Copenhagen's
right,
fake,
look at
I'm
me.
fake. April's fake.
If I'm right, that means
So-
you're right.
About what?
No, like, 'cause you are me, right?
No.
Yeah. You just said that. You're like, if I'm in here, you're all part
I'm
of my
not
mind.
nearly high enough to be worried about this conversation. So let's just stop before it gets too convoluted and we waste a bunch of everybody's time.
Yeah. We ate at Grandma's house the other day. That was pretty
Yeah,
good. We haven't
that
talked
was-
about that since.
No, because we haven't done we haven't been live because you hate me and didn't go live last Wednesday, which was after that had happened. God, that was over a week ago now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Time is flying
We
by this
did a
month, dude. It is
podcast.
already the 18th.
What was that? That was Wednesday morning or Friday morning? The week before? This hasn't been a full 2 weeks since we've done a podcast.
It's been close.
It's been close.
It's been
If we had
it's been
waited
like
2 more days. it
12
would've been-
days. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
But anyway, Grandma's house was fantastic. It was my first time eating there. I realized that I don't need.
Yeah, let's do this thing that Copenhagen loves when we talk about local things that only the two of us understand.
I'm getting into a story. Hold on. I'm
Okay,
setting the scene.
okay.
I realized for the first time ever that I can make Charlie laugh at any restaurant, whether there's a TV in the corner or not. 'Cause like the whole time.
Go on.
The whole time I was sitting across from you, I was thinking of things that would just make you crack up. Just
Well,
as soon as you would
one,
go to sip your drink.
I was high.
Well, that was also part of it too. But you were losing it. Do you remember any of that?
Yeah,
Or-
it was,
Oh, okay,
it was
cool.
hilarious. I mean,
Yeah.
I remember laughing. I don't remember anything anyone said.
Now, granted, I did not.
I do
laugh.
remember. I do remember making the waitress laugh a bunch because we
Yes.
were very funny.
I did not laugh. I did not laugh so hard
She
that my
teed
sides
us up
started
so
hurting,
well.
yeah. The time that we went to that place in Camden, my sides hurt. After
yeah,
that.
no, I was like in pain from
Yeah.
that was
that was
one of
probably
my
the
favorite
greatest.
times ever in your presence. Was that restaurant? That was unbelievable.
And if we call it biopic, I'm coming through the phone.
If we do an MFAM meetup on the East Coast, like we're
Yeah.
planning, me and a big group
Yeah.
of people are kind of halfway planning it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to take you. You're just gonna
Okay.
have to come show up for that and
Okay.
and meet all those
Do
people.
I get to actually have a seat, or am I in the luggage?
What? We would probably just drive there.
Oh, okay.
We'd probably it would be like a week thing. Like we'd
Oh,
probably take some
nice.
time off and go do it.
Nice. At a beach, hopefully. Maybe it's the mountains.
Probably more likely mountains.
Yeah.
But we don't know. It's there's so many people that want to do it that like planning it's going to be tough to properly do.
If it is a mountains and
I've
it's
got-
like a long weekend kind of thing, can I bring April?
Probably, I don't know.
Awesome.
We'll
Nice.
see. I don't know. It depends on if it happens at
She
all.
hasn't been around us when we're just chilling and like we're just fucking killing it, like making each other laugh. So like I need her to experience that side pain, like of us laughing so hard, 'cause it's gonna happen. If we're in the car long enough together, like,
Well, it's some people. It's just not everyone's humor though. Like Michael, other than you, the only person in the world that can make me laugh like to that point where it's like painful is my brother. And my brother and I, we will laugh at the dumbest shit. Like it's not funny. Whatever it is not funny. We just can't stop. Just fucking killing it. Easy there, Richard Pryor. Yeah, well, it's like with Michael and Creighton, we have so much that we've talked about, that we reference, that we don't have to explain, that when it's just the two of us, everything hits
different.
exactly how it's supposed to because we don't have to explain. You know, if it was you, me, and April, and we started laughing at something, we'd have to be like, okay, hold on. Okay, so this happened. And, like, we have to explain it, and then it's not as funny anymore.
I don't know. I think, like, with zero material at all, like, the whole let's be cops thing. Like,
That was, yeah. Then
like,
you have those dumbass moments where Creighton's just
And the best
he
part
is killing it.
The
Is
best
way to
part
put it.
is, like, you fucking, like, indulge me. You're like, why, where is this coming from? Why are we going to be cops?
Yeah.
How would it work?
Yeah, well, see, the thing is, I also am friends with Mike. And Mike will say something like, let's be cops, and have a fucking list of reasons why. You're just like, fucking bad.
I do it as I go. You know?
You're just like, let's be
I'm
cops.
building
Why? And then your brain's like, we got to figure out why. And then we start, and then it's just like, blah, just start spitting words out.
And
Mike
sometimes
will
I'm
say
good.
something. Mike will be like, hey,
I have it
we
really
should,
well thought out.
we should build a cabin under the hot tub that has a stairway all the way to Narnia. And I'm like, okay, what's the reason? He's like, well, you see, under the stream needs support so that it doesn't sink because of erosion. And to do that, we'd need steel under there. And while we're doing that, we might as well just go ahead and tunnel from one side of Narnia to the other so we don't have to cross the bridge and the dogs can't get out. like
I feel like
he'll just have all of this fucking plan. Like
you're just
planned
saying
out.
things like randomly.
Well, in this moment, yeah.
Well,
none of
yeah,
this-
no. But in my mind, like that's exactly how Mike's saying it, and I feel like he's just saying things so out of like pocket to you that you're like, I guess yes.
What?
Like you're like, I guess okay. Because like it's all stuff like erosion and steel and like words mashed together.
What? No, I don't.
So you're just
I'm
going
so
along
confused.
with it because you don't. Get
Yeah,
the
none of these
picture.
are real plans.
No, I know.
Yeah,
but
but-
in
but-
my mind, it's way funnier. If
Yeah,
it's
but
just
with
saying what you're
our
saying.
banter, like he actually has the whole thought planned out. With you, it's literally let's be cops. Why? And then your brain's like, let's figure this shit out as we go. And it's just you just start spitting out shit you don't
And
understand.
sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
Why does Charles look like that? The fuck does that mean? 2%.
That's why I was laughing at it.
For my mind to be able to accept Creighton, I have to make myself believe that he is a cartoon character. You don't have to believe it. That shit's true.
I am a
This
living-
motherfucker is not real.
I am a
I'm
living
convinced
cartoon.
that I'm living in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and this motherfucker is Roger Rabbit.
I'm not wearing gloves now.
Anyway.
Tragically.
Okay, hold on. I just need to calm down.
Take a deep breath.
I have a headache.
Count
I'm
to
lightheaded.
10, do this little number right here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It
This
really
is doing
helps.
it. Hilariously, when I'm high, this does help me stay very focused.
Mhm.
I just have to, I have to feel my hands.
Dude, I got offered some Delta 8 gummies last night, and I said no.
Haircut is tragic. It's not a hair. I don't even
It's
have a
just
haircut.
hairstyle. Why are you being?
I
so
always wear a
mean?
hat. It's not even a haircut. Like, I haven't had my haircut in fucking 3 weeks.
Wow, he went from like,
Do you want to show me more poker or something? No, fuck you. We're never watching poker again, and how dare you. Fucking haircut is tragic. I'm just not wearing a hat.
I even
I always wear a
that
hat.
hurt. That offended you so hard. I got off. I forgot what I was saying.
I just didn't do anything. I haven't put it up. I haven't done anything to it.
Do you want a fidget spinner?
No.
Oh, I thought it might
That
help,
is-
you know?
That is so 20 fucking, I don't even remember when that
Dude,
was.
I got offered Delta 8 gummies last night. Though.
Yeah, from who and when? Where?
I'm not at liberty to say, but I said no because I was like, no.
Where?
I'm not at liberty to say any of it because
No-
if I say it, you're gonna know, and I'll tell you after the podcast. I'm just not gonna say it here because I don't know if I have the permission to say it because I don't know who else watching.
I understand. I get it. I know exactly who
Yeah.
it was and where and why. I'll type it in the mind chat.
Oh, it's not gonna be. I guarantee. Like, if you get it, that's gonna be crazy. Because like it's nothing that's ever come up before. Guess what though?
What?
I miss Amanda.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I put it in the thing. Only one part's important.
No.
No? Okay. The rest
You're
was
close.
a joke.
You're close.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Almost a what? Oh, almost a facsimile of a human because nobody could have gotten through life like this far without being remanded. Am I blind?
No, he's saying remanded in the custody of any government agency, or just flat out forgetting to breathe and just die.
Well, let me read this one more time.
It's
For my mind to be able to accept Creighton, I have to make myself believe that he is a cartoon character, almost a facsimile of a human, because nobody could have gotten through life like this. Nobody could have gotten through life like this far without being remanded in the custody of any government agency or just flat out forgetting to breathe and just die.
to send back a person into legal custody as to jail or prison.
I didn't know that was a word. Oh, facsimile? Yeah. That wasn't the word that was troubling me. It was, or are you saying remanded?
All I'm hearing is that I'm a miracle.
I'm a little angel and God loves me. I'm Creighton. Remanded. Okay.
I'm the best thing there is, Charlie. I'm the best there is, Charlie. I wake up every morning and I piss excellence. That's from Talladega.
I know. You really stick to your fucking quotes that you like to use,
I
don't
do
you?
love those quotes. I also, one of my other favorite
I
quotes.
can't talk. I say silly goose 70 times a day now.
One of my other favorite quotes is a Dr. Phil quote where he goes, "Life is like a pancake. No matter how flat you make it, it always has two sides."
Your body's 70% water. And Daddy's thirsty. I fucking love Dr. Phil.
Oh, yeah.
He's a wacko, but he's cool.
Oh yeah.
He's a strange one, but he's I like him. It's funny.
I know we were talking about Transformers earlier, and I just thought about
Why
this.
the fuck are we doing this again?
Well,
I don't want to talk about these goddamn robots. They've infected my life for 16 years. And they will not leave.
I just realized the other day that Peter Cullen, the guy that voices Optimus
We're still
Prime-
talking about this.
Let me finish.
I don't want to hear about the goddamn car robots.
No, listen to me.
They turn into cars.
I realize.
They turn into cars.
I realize.
There's nothing from a storytelling perspective that's interesting other than the fact that they look like cars and then turn into dudes. They're guys that turn into cars.
And some of them are girls.
Some of them are women. Some of them are guys.
Some of them are
None of them are real. They're all voice actors. I don't give a fuck about the car. It's aliens. They're aliens. Aliens. They're all of the story beats are. It's an alien that comes, but you know the gimmick? Guess what the gimmick is? They turn into fucking helicopters and shit. I don't give a fuck about the Transformers. You have single-handedly made me fucking hate a genre and an entire franchise by not shutting the fuck up about it. I fucking hate Transformers now, and it's all your fault. I fucking hate them. I don't like Bumblebee. I don't like any of the characters. Optimus sucks. Even the action, you've made me not even want to think about. You've made me outwardly go away from toys and fucking stores. When I go to GameStop and see a Transformer, I grab it and I turn it around so that I can't see it and it is facing the wrong way. And it doesn't even make me mad that I'm making someone have to do more work later. Have y'all talked about The Last of Us yet? Creighton hasn't finished watching it, so I don't want to talk about it. And Velma. I'll get to Velma. You shut up. Creighton lives his life like a puppy who aimlessly wanders across a freeway, utterly, constantly millimeters away from instant destruction. I have to breathe. But absolutely clueless to the danger and bad decisions that led him to that particular moment in time. Yes. I have many times attributed Creighton's mentality to that of a baby animal.
I've figured out why Optimus Prime is such a popular
I
character.
don't want to talk about
Just let
Transformers
this go somewhere fun.
ever again. I fucking hate them.
It's because
He pissed on him with fucking oil.
it's because Peter Cullen has a mustache and you can hear it through the microphone of all his voice acting. You don't hear a voice like Optimus Prime and not imagine him immediately a
I
mustache.
think I'm going to have a panic attack. My chest hurts. I'm angry.
I said, okay, that's enough.
Thank you, Copenhagen. Velma looks fucking
Stupid.
retarded.
Yeah.
2%.
It's so
See
is
on the
Scooby,
extreme.
is,
Goodbye, Copenhagen.
is Scooby in it? Is Scooby in Velma?
I don't know. As far as I've seen, he's not. See you, Cope. But it looks so dumb. Like, basically, it's Scooby-Doo, but everyone's on drugs. And everyone is upset. And
Well,
it's
they-
about Velma, not Scooby. See, Scooby's not even in it. Like, Scooby-Doo, the show. Look, I'm gonna be the guy who's a hater and doesn't even want to watch this show to judge it.
Mhm.
But if you're making a show based on the characters from Scooby-Doo, you should have Scooby in the show. He
I
doesn't
agree.
have to be a main character, but he should be involved. It's based on the show Scooby-Doo about the fucking talking dog. Like, why are we changing everything so much so? Like, I get, like, change it a little, but apparently I don't even have to watch it. Apparently it's garbage. And listen, Mindy Kaling, she was bound to fucking fail eventually. She's made a lot of great shit. The Mindy Project is apparently pretty funny. I've seen a couple episodes.
She was on The Office.
It was funny. Yeah,
Wrote
she,
for The Office.
She wrote for The Office. I think she produced some of The Office.
Was in The Office.
She's a
as
character.
Kelly.
She's a star. She's great in The
I
Office.
like her.
Yeah,
I
Kelly's
like
a
her
great
lot.
character.
I don't.
She plays the annoying character unbelievably well. And then in other things, she plays like the endearing character really well.
I don't.
She's
know.
a great actress. She's a good comedic mind. She's very silly, very funny.
I need to watch
I
it.
think she flopped on Velma.
I need to watch it.
From what
to
I've
make my own
heard from
decision.
people who have watched it, it is
They
bad.
say it's ass.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give it the time of day because I just don't care. I'm not I like Scooby Doo, but I
Well,
don't like it enough
The other
to watch
thing
it.
is, Scooby Doo has had so many like great shows. Like,
Yes.
Like it's.
Are those penguins?
But if this thing proves anything, is that Scooby Doo is not.
For the love of God, don't watch it and give them money.
for the thing, this thing is like Scooby Doo. This just proves Scooby Doo has been successful for too long. He needed to be humbled, and we're gonna come back next year, and we're gonna do something better. I saw.
Hopefully,
I
that's the hope.
I saw something scary saying that Velma's already been renewed for a season 2, but I'm like, how? The first episode just came out, or is all of it out?
I don't know.
Wednesday makes
Let me
sense.
see.
Wednesday was
Let
a
me,
good show.
let me look at this fucking. Copenhagen sent me a thing and I barely even read it. I don't remember. It was all about the.
Wednesday was a good Scooby Doo esque show, like kind of.
Whoa,
adultish.
Shaggy's black.
You didn't know Shaggy was black?
No, I haven't seen anything. I
I
didn't
knew
know.
Shaggy was black. That's not why
Wow.
it sucks. By
Fred
the way,
looks like an absolute piece of shit.
Yeah, that's
Is
not
it
why.
Fred?
That's not why it
Mhm.
sucks. By the way,
No, I don't think that's why it would suck.
no,
I just
no,
didn't
no.
know that Shaggy was black.
no, yeah, but that's not. I from what
Mindless
I
violence.
understand, is there just mindless violence in it?
Well, I just see a thing.
Like to me, like I think that it's a fun idea for like a robot chicken sketch for food.
Yeah,
for
but
dark
not a whole
Scooby-Doo.
show.
Yeah, but not a whole show.
It's meddling season.
Read the synopsis.
The synopsis. Okay, let
Yeah.
me go to IMDb.
Here we go. We're gonna get it's
Oh, have
Meddling
you-
season.
Have you read it?
No,
Oh, okay.
I don't know what it's about. I just know it's about Velma,
Velma.
and
IMDb.
Velma's just Mindy Kaling.
Yes. Okay. First off, Mindy Kaling is Velma. Glenn Howerton is Fred. Constance Wu is Daphne.
Hey, that's fucking what's his name from? That's Dennis from
Is Shaggy not in it? There's not a Shaggy.
That's Dennis from Family.
Oh wait.
From,
It's
It's Always Sunny.
Norval, not Shaggy. His name's not even Shaggy.
Yeah.
It's Norval.
Yeah.
And Sam Richardson plays him. Okay. Plot synopsis. The origin of the sleuth and member of the Mystery Incorporated gang, Velma. That's the lamest.
That's the synopsis.
That's the
well,
synopsis.
that's lame.
Here, we'll do an episode synopsis.
Okay.
The first episode's synopsis. No, I want to read it. Why'd you go away? Oh, okay. Daphne's mom's search for a drug dealer. Velma's dad defends Fred in court. Velma and Norville try to scrape up $500 to pay Daphne for the police files on Velma's missing mother. Oh, that's episode 2. I immediately.
There's a
None
lot
of it
going
sounds
on there.
interesting. Yeah. I don't know. It sounds dumb. Shaggy is Norville? Okay. You know, I like the idea of Shaggy being black.
I do too. I think
Because,
that's
like, the
fun.
stoner, the white stoner from that age is a thing. But, like, to do a version of Shaggy now, he couldn't. There's not, like, hippies like that anymore. Like, because Shaggy's a hippie. You know? and if you're gonna go the like white dude who's a stoner nowadays, they all just suck. They are the most uncompelling characters. Like unless you're Badger from Breaking Bad, you are not a cool character.
Or Jesse. Jesse was kind of a hippie.
No.
You don't
What?
think so?
No,
Like
Jesse's
towards
like
the
a
end?
fucking from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Do you know what a hippie is? Jesse's the furthest thing from a fucking hippie. Jesse's just a like drug addict.
Yeah.
You gotta turn your mic. Your mic is aimed at the ceiling, and you're like talking into the like halfway.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were like. It was like
No, I'm
it was like
thinking.
you're talking like through something.
Yeah, I'm
instead of
thinking
right
about
now.
it.
About
Yeah.
Velma.
Yeah. Like, how could you make this work? Number one.
Is he a pothead in the show still?
He's
Is
gotta
the
be.
is the Norval
I
character
think
a pothead?
they all are. I think that's what they're friends. It's kind of like that '70s show. Like they're all friends around the whole idea of smoking weed.
Oh really?
Yeah. I mean, that seemed to be the implication from the trailer.
I have no idea. I've seen zero other than the like 3 pictures.
That
I just
'90s
saw.
show started, by the way. Speaking.
Yeah,
of,
I've heard that it's fun. I've heard
Is
I've heard that it's like funny and shit.
I was kind of worried.
Yeah.
I was like, oh. No.
I'm glad that they're only bringing back the parents.
Yeah.
Because
Well, everybody else is so problematic.
what?
Well, when I say everybody else,
I mean Kitty and Red. Those
Yeah,
those
yeah.
parents.
yeah, no,
I'm
talking
only
about
only
the,
Danny Masterson is problematic.
Well, apparently, what's his name? The guy that played the main dude that was gone the last season, Eric.
Eric? Topher
the-
Grace?
Yeah, Topher Grace.
What's wrong with
Apparently,
him?
like there was a lot of issues like between him and the other co-stars, and
Oh,
they
that
all
maybe.
didn't get along.
Oh, that I don't
yeah.
have.
I mean,
trouble
don't get me wrong. I don't know.
There's
I've
always
always,
drama on
I've
set for
always
stuff like that.
read that, but I've never like seen anybody outright say like, "Look, he was an asshole on set." But like that just seems to be the
Apparently,
implication.
he makes the best cuts of the Star Wars movies.
Well, yeah, we've talked
and
about
Lord of
that
the
on
Rings
here
movies
before.
on the planet.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a version of all the Star Wars movies put together that is still great.
Did you see the? Did I send you the link for the Kenobi series put together as a movie?
No.
It's great. I sent it. I thought I did. I not send it?
Did
to
you watch it?
Yeah, I watched
Like
it all the way through.
like as a
yeah, it was.
How long is it?
It's like hour, 2 hours. Isn't it's, I
Damn.
Mean, yeah.
Fucking chop that shit down. a
Well,
lot,
there's
didn't they?
so much filler in that show.
There is a lot of
like,
filler,
that
quite a lot
You
of
could
filler.
cut, and this guy proved it. You can cut so much of it and like have a solid movie.
Yeah.
And it was better. The pacing was better. Like it was just better. I liked it. I walked away from it and I was like, "Damn, Kenobi's actually good." Once you get past all the filler.
Yeah. All that shit with the sister. She was cool as a character. She needed to be in another show. We didn't want that
Yeah.
in our Obi-Wan
Well,
show.
no. So like they actually do. They handle her better
In the movie?
In the movie, yeah, it's way better. The fucking they cut a lot of the like the Inquisitorius. They have that, and it's done better. They cut a lot of like the what's the one of the episodes that really drags along. Like the stuff in the beginning.
I
where,
can't
like, he's
believe
going
that
back
son of
and
a
forth.
bitch lied when they were doing the marketing for
What
Obi-Wan
do you mean?
and said that he wasn't ever going to say hello there. And then that last
Oh
circus-
yeah, he's like, "Hello there, dude."
Hello
When he
there.
said it, I was like,
Yeah,
he did the thing.
it's so
That was
good.
the best parts of that show when he did the thing like this, and everybody was.
I
like,
hate, and I mean this when I say it, I fucking hate. I hate dating apps like Tinder and shit, but I dream of matching with someone because I never match.
and
I
you're
always
going-
see that I have like 11 or 12 people that liked me, but I never end up liking. Like I'm never crossing that path of like
Yeah.
2 people liking each other,
Yeah.
me and the person. But I dream of matching with someone just so I can say,
Hello there.
and then them hopefully say General Kenobi, and then I'll just
And then
propose
you'll
right then
know.
and there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just be like, oh, so do you want to get married?
Way back when I was trying like Tinder, like 3 years ago, like I did that to every person. I was like, "Hello there," you know.
Did
Not-
anyone ever say General Kenobi?
No. That's how
Bunch
I,
of
well, I mean,
fucking
am I
socialists.
married? No, I'm just kidding. That's how you know.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Am I married? Because I think I'd marry the
Mhm.
first girl that
I
said
know.
General Kenobi.
It's just not meant to be for you, Charlie.
Yeah.
Not right now. Not like this.
No.
Yeah. I found my person.
You think?
Yeah, I think so. I like her. She's cool.
She's okay. Until I get these tamales, the fucking the jury's
Wow.
out. The jury's out
Wow,
on my opinion
wow.
until I get these fucking tamales, dude.
Wow. Can't believe it.
I want very mildly spicy.
I'm excited 'cause I might be hanging out like getting the trifecta together this weekend.
Who's that?
That's me, April, Sarah's boyfriend, Ben, who's their brother, and his wife.
That is it's gonna sound dirty, but I believe that is called a sexfecta. Sexfecta.
Oh.
Or it's six.
Well, I mean
you
the
said
trifecta in that
Oh,
like
the
they're
couples?
siblings, you know. Well, and also like
Siblings. Wait, do they have a brother?
Yeah, their youngest brother, Ben. I just said his name. He wanted to come look at your Pokemon cards.
I have no idea who that is.
Wow.
I
We've literally talked about him before.
Are you
I
sure?
Was like, yeah, like because I wanted you to come see his Pokemon cards and tell him if they were good or not. You don't remember any of this?
I remember you asking me to come see someone's Pokemon cards and tell them if they were good, but man, I didn't know they had a brother.
Yeah, that's who it was.
How much younger is he than them?
Not much. I mean, he's an age 23, I think.
Oh, okay.
He's older. He's younger than you. I mean, we're all younger than you at this point. So.
First of
You're
all,
like
how dare you?
54 or something like that.
April's older than me.
Nope,
Yeah,
not true.
she is.
Yeah, but it's not true. 'Cause April, you're 54. And
That's not
she's
true.
Like, 27.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good thing you know.
I do know.
Idiot.
I've never doubted it for a second.
Man, you ever want to say a thing that you can't say?
You can say it.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because of extenuating circumstances.
Type it. I want to see.
I can't. No, I mean, I literally can't tell you.
Type it in the.
No,
oh.
I mean, I can't tell you.
Oh, why can't you tell me?
When I tell you that this will one day be one of the greatest stories I'll ever tell you, it's going to be one of the greatest
What
stories
is
I
it?
ever tell
Are
you.
you in love or something?
No.
Oh.
It's, man, I hate that I can't tell you. I want to tell you so bad.
Well, tell me.
I can't.
Why is it one of the greatest stories?
2%? I can tell you, I think.
Ugh.
But I have to like get it written down that if you ever tell
What, do you know
Creighton
who
that I
Copenhagen
literally
is?
will never talk to you again or something.
Do you know who Copenhagen is or something?
No, it's
Oh.
not that. It's something way cooler than that. To me, it's so great. It's such a thing that I can't say anything because it might be a hint to what it is. But like, I don't know. It might be a thing that takes me. It might be a month from now. I can tell you. It might be 20 years.
What does that mean?
I can't tell you.
Is it
2%'s gonna love it because the layers that this has now formed in my life, that this thing that has been happening, is so great. Because it started off as like a thing like man, I should probably tell Creighton about this, and then the way it has evolved happenstantially. Man, it's just gonna be such a good story one day when I'm finally able to tell you when
Does it have to do with April?
very incredibly loosely.
What?
It has spiderwebbed into my life and to all the people around me so carefully that I can't explain any piece of it in a way that won't. It's so great.
Like, so what will determine on if you tell me or not?
I can't
Like,
say.
what has to happen?
I can't
What
say.
do I have to do, Charlie?
I can't say. Because if I say,
What do I have? Do I have to propose
It'll
to April?
no,
Oh.
no, it's nothing like that.
Oh, what is it?
I can't tell you.
No, I mean, like, what were you gonna say? You were like, for it to happen, like.
For it to happen, like I can't even say what would have to happen because it would potentially hint at what it is. It's
Well,
so
this is
great.
podcast.
Yeah, I know.
We've been talking about.
Listen, I'm
literally
queuing this shit up
nothing.
for the future. Listen, one day this is gonna be a great story.
Is
Charles,
this
I
like,
swear on my poker honor. Well,
is this like the paper
curiosity
thing?
killed the cat. Satisfaction brought it back. Ooh, I've never heard that, and
Yeah,
I
see,
like
there
that.
you go.
God, Charles is blue balling the fuck out of Creighton. Yeah, it's gonna be. Look, for real. One day it's gonna be awesome.
I don't know what you mean.
That's true.
Right now, it sucks.
Yeah, 2%. Stay awake. I'll tell you later. Maybe. Like I have to really like guide you through what kind of thing this is before I tell you.
Does it have to do with a person?
Yes.
Or is it
Yes.
more of like an ongoing joke that's passed from person to person? Because if that's the case, that's going to be hilarious, and I don't want you to tell me.
Okay. It's kind of a lot of things. Like I don't know how to say it without being. I don't know how to definitively answer anything.
Does it involve me roasting somebody?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. And with that, I'm gonna wrap this one up.
Okay.
2%.
Goodbye,
Like, how
Creighton.
late are we talking? Not too late. Like, in the next couple hours, probably. Anyway, that was Shirts Off Podcast, episode
34.
50 of season 2.
Ooh,
That was the
nice.
50th episode.
Nice.
We're 50 episodes deep
we
into this.
started season 2 over a year ago now. Did
I
you
know,
that?
isn't that crazy? We have done so few of these in comparison to the rest. What?
I lost my stickers that were in here. I left them in the hotel room.
You son of a bitch.
I know.
Were they new or were they old?
They were kind of old, but not
Wow,
like.
you've had them that long and you left them there.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
crazy.
I know. I'm sad about it.
Cry.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun,
What
dun,
the
dun.
fuck is this music? What are you doing?
That's the intro for whenever it's like Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun,
Why are you
dun.
doing it now? You're just
'Cause it's like the outro, like.
we should have an outro. Anyway, we love you guys. Goodbye. Creighton, say goodbye.
Goodbye, Creighton.
See Doggy, have you been lurking this whole time? I love you. Thank you for coming and watching. You're a legend. Thank you for subscribing. I love you. You're an absolute legend for that. Thank you. You did not have to. We do not stream enough. I have
Enjoyed my stay.
okay. Awesome. We will catch you later. I love you. We party hard next time we meet in the physical. Yes, we do. C Doggy was in
Tampa?
San Diego. C Doggy, I apologize if I saw you somewhere else.
San Diego.
Wait, you weren't at the Thanksgiving thing, were you?
Were you in Tampa? Tampa, Florida.
Where were you, C Doggy?
Florida.
C Doggy, I met so many people. I talked to so many people, and I'm sorry. I was in Tampa. Tampa
I knew it was
Tampa?
Tampa. Look at that. I'm so fucking
and San
good.
Diego. Okay. I thought I remembered you San Diego.
I
wouldn't be
remember
I met
Tampa.
so many people in Tampa.
Tampa's-
Tampa was a blur for me.
Tampa's
You didn't
my
even go.
No, but Tampa's my favorite of your places that you went to because the story was so good.
Okay.
It's my favorite.
We
story.
hung out at the and bar hopped in San Diego though. Yeah, okay. I thought that was true. I apologize. So much happened at both of those events. It's so hard. Dude, I've met so many different people at each event. It's crazy. Like
Can
when
I-
I see you, I'll probably be like, "Man, I'm sorry. I love you. What's your name?"
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, sure.
I just noticed that what Donkey Wiggles picture on Discord is.
What is it?
It's a picture of Hitler, but it's Kanye West.
Yeah, I'm in a Discord where his name is Yitler. Y-E Tler.
I don't know why that tickled me, but that tickled me.
I mean, it's funny.
And I saw
Oh no, sorry, Yadolf. It's Yadolf.
That's even better.
Yeah, it is better.
Ye-
Anyway,
Yadolf.
C Doggy, you're a
Whitler,
legend. 2%. Stick around for a couple hours. Just be available. I'll text you. I love you.
if he wants. to.
Copenhagen, if for some reason you're still watching, you're a legend, and I hate you. Creighton, goodbye.
Goodbye,
Say it
Creighton.
again. Goodbye, Creighton. And I've been Charlie. This was Shirts Off Podcast, episode 50 of season 2. We're fucking doing it.
Dun, 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 dun.